Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Got out some notification, gang. And the like button. The video even starts yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Joint custody confusion. Dad's shock over child support order. Let's get into this, man. The child support system is, I mean, I have my complaints regarding the child support system. I don't have any kids yet. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, but I have multiple family members, male family members, multiple male friends that's in these child support court systems. And when I tell y'all, it is a pain. It is a pain. Let's get into it, y'all.
What number are you asking the court to set your child support at today?
Honestly, I'm not expecting to pay child support at all.
You want the court to set it at 0?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why are you asking for $0?
Because me and Miss McDuff, we fully co-parent. I fully get my son throughout the week, 4 days out the week. I'm fully capable of taking care of him when he's in my custody. She does the same as well. So I don't understand why I would be paying child support when we split. When she have him, she take care of him, and when I have him, I take care of him. She don't drop him off with anything. I don't drop him off with anything, and we fully take care of him. So I don't see why we have to pay extra.
When did you and Miss McDuff stop living together?
I would say the ending of March of 2024.
And since that time, have you paid any money directly to Miss McDuff?
Yes.
How much?
I roughly, maybe off the top of my head, $400.
Okay. Are you in agreement to the order containing a retroactive child support judgment against you after credit, or are you asking that you be ordered to pay $0 in back child support?
Pay $0 in back child support.
Okay. Can you tell the court why?
I wouldn't understand why I'll be paying back child support, because when we only been split for a year. Before then, I was paying the rent, the bills. We were both taking care of the kids. It was no problem. We only been split for a year, and I still get my kid 4 days out the week, and I'm fully taking care of my kid when he's in my care, and she fully take care of him when she's in his care.
So hold on. I'm not hearing anything. He has the child 4 days out the week. So I'm from what I'm gathering so far, why does he have to pay child support? If he has the child, if it's joint custody and he has the child 4 days out the week, he has him for 3 days out the week. He said he pays for everything for the child. He does this, does that, and so does she, correct? So why does he have to pay child support? Now, it would have been different if she had full custody and he had the baby, the child or children only a couple days out the week, or maybe once every other week, right? Make that make sense. Let's keep going.
Okay, and right now you're seeing the child at least
4. I would get him Thursday afternoon and drop him off Monday afternoon.
Do you have any safety concerns, Mr. Fox, with Miss McDuff knowing your address?
No, sir.
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Okay, then I will accept the agreed portions of this order, make the agreed portions the order of the court. I will order child support at $429 per month. I will order a retroactive child support judgment of $5,400 per month. Order that paid at $90 per month. Order court costs as billed. Anything further, Mr. Dell? The exchange location. The exchange location will be at the residence of the child. Mr. Fox, it is your obligation to pick this child up and take this child back home. Anything you and Miss McDuff agree to outside of that is fine. But neither one of you have safety concerns So I don't see any reason to do a neutral exchange location.
Wow. So before we get into part two, right? Before we get into part two, so he has to pick the child up, drop the child off, pay 400 and something odd number per month, and he has $5,400 with of back pay, which is averaging, which will include. Well, let me see. So because he has back pay, the judge ordered an additional $90 on top of what he's paying, the $400. So let's say 5,400 divided by 90. That's 60 months. That's 5 years he has to pay that off. Maybe faster if he, because a lot of the times what tends to happen is they garnish their wages. I'm sorry, they garnish their tax check. That will go to the mom. So this may be faster, which is better for him. Honestly, bro, if you got that 5 stacks, I would just drop the 5 stacks and get it over with. Drop the 5K, get it over with. This is what I'm talking about. The child support system makes no sense. There's dudes that pays child support, right? Not to get too specific, but I have a relative that has full custody of his children and still has to pay the girl child support. I'm looking at my male relative like, wait, why do you have full custody? Why do you have to pay child support? That makes no sense. Oh, well, because she doesn't work. Oh, well, because she this, that, third, da, 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 da. I don't give a damn. Tell her, get her ass up and get a job. Get up and get a job. What do you mean? This is the nonsense, the BS that men have to deal with. Black, white, I don't give a damn. But men have to deal with when they're in these child support courts. Straight up nonsense, straight up BS. If y'all really want to tell, if you really want to talk about it, I would say he got to pay $400 a month, and then she pays him $400 a month also too. It offsets each other. There we go. Let's keep going, man. But I really want y'all boys to pay attention. Be very, very careful. And this can happen to anybody. This can happen to anybody. Be very careful. Be very selective with who you choose to have children with. Y'all boys better listen, man. Pay attention.
My question would be, why would I be paying child support and why would I be paying back child support for?
You don't.
That's a great question.
You're paying child support because your child doesn't reside with you. Your child resides with his mother. Y'all made her the primary conservator.
So since she had him for 3 days out of a week, and because he stays with her for 3 days out of a week, I have to pay 400 and some odd number you just said a week just because he stays with him for 3 days out of a week.
Mr. Fox, you did not contest joint her being the primary conservator, did you? No, you agreed to y'all being joint managing conservators, with her being primary and getting to determine where the child lives, where the child's residence is.
So because she gets to determine where the kids reside, I have to pay 400 and some odd number because she gets to determine where my son stays.
Yes,
even
sir.
though I give my son 4 days out of a week and it's 7 days out of a week. So if I get him for 4 and she gets him for 3, just because she can decide where he stays, I have to pay for that.
Mr. Fox, if you want to be the primary conservator, you can file something to be the primary conservator. But now you are not.
So because I'm not the primary conservator, I have to pay 4. I'm still trying to get it because I'm not the primary conservator.
Well, Mr. Fox, I'm not going to be able to explain it to you because I've already told you.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you just keep saying the same thing over.
Because I'm not getting it. I'm not understanding how my son's only be with the mother 3 days.
It makes perfect sense. You got the child for 4 days. She has it for 3 days. Why do you have to pay child support? If anything, she should be paying you because you have the child more than she does out of the week. 4 days, and she has 3 days. And he has to pick the child up and drop the child off. And I'm willing to bet, I'm willing to bet he has to pay for the child's assuming he goes to a private school, I'm willing to bet he has to pay for the child's education. He has to pay for the child insurance, health, dental, and eye. He has to pay for the child. What he said that they both got clothes and stuff like that. But I guarantee you.
Out of a week, I have to pay for that.
Let me give you some more information.
Like what?
You don't like my ruling. If you think it's not fair,
yeah, I do.
You have 3 days to appeal, 30 days to file a motion for new trial. This case is out of the 254th District Court. That is Judge Kim Brown. She might have a different opinion from mine.
Of course. I would love to get set up with that.
Okay, so if you need information on how to appeal, the attorney's office can email it to you, sir.
Please do.
Okay. Any other questions?
Judge, the payback on the retroactive support was 80 or 90?
80.
Oh, they said 80. My bad.
I'm sorry.
At 5,400, correct?
Yes, 5,400.
Thank you, Judge. That's all.
Okay.
I thought she said 90. Let me see, because I put it in my calculator. Yeah, 90. I think the judge got confused. 5,400. Yeah, I'm looking at my history now. Yeah, 5,400 divided by She said 9. I mean, unless it was a mistake when she first said it. Yeah, I mean, I have it here, so I don't know. Let's do it again. 5,400 divided by 90 is 60. So that's what I have there. 5,400 divided by 80 will be 67 months. So that'll be about a year and a half. About a year and a half. Yeah, bro. Honestly, yeah, man. Take the appeal. Well, let's finish, but take the appeal for sure.
Any questions, Ms. McDuff?
Hey, ma'am.
All right, then thank you both for appearing here today, and you're both free to go.
I don't even know what else to say. I don't think he should have to pay. I agree with him. He shouldn't have to pay any child support at all. Why is he paying child support? What for? What is the purpose? I don't understand. Want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, protect for